So, we have some time. I don't really know what we're going to do so far. I have been thinking a little bit, and I guess the most appropriate thing to do will be something along the lines of practicing a little bit more. What I have been kind of not doing, I guess kind of deserve to, not that I deserve, sorry. And we kind of wanted to practice what I have left behind for so long. So yeah, let me try to do that. Let me set that up, and yeah, there is not that much more to add aside from that. So, we might as well simply move forward from there into something else. Let me move over here. Also, hide this thing over here. I guess, I wanted to know if the Rift was going to be playing constantly or not. So I also want to check that, but I don't know. I hope it isn't playing, and also that it isn't adding noise to the background. Because I mean, I could try to learn how to use Sammy, for example, today. I have literally not done that in the last how much? Two months almost, maybe? No, not months, I hope. Maybe, yeah, 1 month probably. 2 months, I hope not. But I don't really get to know. Anyways, here we are. That is the point. So, yeah. I will force myself to work a little bit on this stuff that I have been kind of ignoring for the past, 1 or 2 weeks. That is to utilize Carita to do something else, more visual instead of simply being here. Yeah, kind of. Even if it might feel good to talk, it really isn't anything that requires my existence to a certain degree. But I don't know. I don't really get it. I will say. So, anyways, in no way whatsoever, I guess we have the necessity to over-worry about any of this stuff, so let me try to set it up properly. Create a file, new. I should know the width and the depth and all of that, I kind of already created a lot of stuff over here. I never properly worked on what I had to do before. Although I said it so many times, I never really worked on what I had to create before, man. I wouldn't completely call it a failure, but kind of a problem, let's say. Let's leave it at problem. To not have done what I finished almost weeks ago, I guess. At this point, yeah, it has been kind of already 2 weeks, so it might as well be considered weeks, multiple weeks. But yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I want to have this. Okay, there it is. Was it this squared? No. Let me check. I had the width and the depth, not the depth, the lengths, all of them stored away somewhere else. So let me see if I can find it first. Where did I save it? Kind of good question. Where the fuck did I save this? Here I think. I guess. No, I didn't save it here. Where did I save this, man? Literally had it saved as somewhere else. So, wait. New. It was 300. 35. And it's okay. So something like this. I guess no. Also, wait. Not that I'm working on this. Can I create a proper new document that complies with the what is it with the shape rules? I want to have it saved properly instead of having to worry out all of that stuff, man. 32 bits. Holy shit, man. 32, 26, 8 bits. I might, okay, I might take a detour over here and let me check for that. So, what is its color depth? Color depth of a shape area. How much depthness is there on this images? Well, not. I think it wasn't that JPEG. It was like 50 watts. 50. No, it was a PNG. Color search. PNG bit depth refers to the number of bits per pixel in a PNG image. The higher the bit depth, the more colors and shades of that can be represented. PNG format supports bit depths of 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. So I should try to have 16, I guess. Bit integer floats. Integer or floats? What? Floats. Let me check. Color depth, yeah. The PNG basics. Integers. So I guess instead of an integer, I should use a float. I guess. I don't know. What? Pixel size. What the fuck? I literally see no difference whatsoever. Profile. I guess I shouldn't change anything about the profile, no? And content. Nothing, no? I guess color space browser. What the fuck? I don't know. I am kind of incredibly incapable of doing anything of this. So yeah, let me do it like this. Simply. Anyways, let me close out of this. Let me check. Yeah. Ooh, amazing that we didn't overspend time. Anyways. Portal network graphic. PNG 8, PNG 24. What? Grita. What? Base RGBA. What? I don't know. Too many terms that I don't even comprehend. So yeah. Anyways, I guess with that we can properly swap into something more important. I will say. No? I don't really think there is anything more for me to try and do so far. I guess, no? So, with this kind of said, let me once again properly. There it is, there we are. Hello, right? Yeah. So, it has been kind of a long time since the last stream, I guess. I have been kind of taking it easy. Lastly, these few days, I don't really know. Well, in reality, I kind of very well know. Kind of the opposite. I pretty much very well know why is it that I haven't been doing anything so far, but yeah, I don't really see a point in trying to spend unnecessary amounts of time talking about it. So yeah, let me see. Are we? Yeah, can transition into here, and there it is. There we are. So well, pretty much it had been kind of a long run since we had been over here. Well, I guess it is kind of necessary for me to present as much information as it is necessary. I have been for the past how many maybe 5 to 6 days working on stuff. I have been trying to get everything to be ready, and I have been trying to get everything to be better to the degree to which it can be better, obviously. So in that sense, I wouldn't say putting the hours and all of that, but simply working towards creating something that can be more enjoyable. Is it this word? I think it is like this, not that you say stylizing. It has been stylized a little bit, basically. Let me check. Is that the proper word? Just in case. Yeah. Certainly it is, no? Certainly, somehow I probably guessed the term. So yeah, we have been spending some non-trivial amounts of time getting everything properly working. I didn't really find it necessary to work on anything so far before, but nowadays I think it is kind of part of this whole process to try and create what can be more enjoyable. As I will say, it becomes kind of obvious that trying to make this good and trying to make this not simply better, because the problem is to believe that it needs to be better because it needs to be better. The reality is making it more enjoyable for everybody, as in reality, when it is so limited by what we already have and what we also can do with what we have, it is that it becomes kind of a water. I will try to argue, sadly, not in any particular way, as in any particular negative way, but just as a part of the process, and trying to make it once again feel nicer and feel more complete is, I will argue, the objective of everybody who works on what they like, no? So that is what has been happening so far. I wouldn't try to say that it came from a place of disagreement or from a place of from a place of non-enjoyment, rather from the desire or the wish of making it, as I am going to say here, more enjoyable for everybody, in the sense that it can be more than what it already is. So yeah, basically that, I guess. I don't know. I hadn't really spent that much time resting. I had been trying to intake as much information as I could lately. It has been pretty tiring so far these past weeks, so I wouldn't like to lie about anything of that or about it. I had been pretty much struggling to a certain extent, and now that here we are, finding finally the possibility of getting back into a more proper rhythm, it is that I really wish to get into it. And I guess also, hello friend, I guess I wouldn't disagree. We will try to do something like our friend Scissors did. we can add an anime girl that holds the potato. You know? No. But yeah, I guess certainly part of the process and part of what makes it enjoyable is to have more things that are better. So one of the few things that I have noticed and that I have been trying my best to work on has been certainly this new idea that has been born in my mind, Maybe I didn't really like to create art last time, as it was kind of a problem to afterwards to realize how much of a distraction it suffered when it got converted into a different type of archive. But now maybe we could try to make a new potato PNG or a better one. As I think after spending so much time doing what was our last piece, I will believe at the very least, after so many lines, the capacity that I have on my hands, on the literal sense, of doing anything of that sort has gotten increased. So a rework of all of that might be impending, you know? A better mouse, a better looking everything, basically, is what makes it always more enjoyable, you know? At the end of the day, although it isn't really as wordless, sorry, not wordless, as mindless as our last design, or as the one that I had before. This one certainly had been a lot more work. And even if it was work, now it looks a little bit different. I guess, I wouldn't say that I had been properly practicing compared to someone who uses all the time after day on practicing, but I guess you can kind of try to check for yourself. I mean, I don't I do not say to take pride on it, but compared to the first circles that I tried to do, these ones are so much more advanced. Obviously, as I said, compared to the ones that I was capable of doing before, that I will believe maybe if we were to rework the whole potato object itself, it will look better, you know? And I don't know. I think it always is also a good thing to have a more concise look, you know? At the end of the day, what makes the potato look like a potato might as well not need to be replaced, but it simply needs to be more more simply. I think that is the best way to say it. More, just more. Always it deserves to be more. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really get to know that much, but well, basically that is all I can say so far in that sense. So yeah, we have that. Also, I have found to a certain extent, I think it is always weird to try and talk about it because although the community seems to be for that, you don't really get to hear that many people finding interest on what they are doing. So I believe that it is kind of hurtful to try and address what is so much of a personal experience in a way in which it doesn't make others how to say it, not directly blame, but rather just out of nowhere this guy is doing better than me, and it feels kind of as if this complete nobody had it better than me who has put so many hours. But I don't know. I guess trying to talk from a place of real simple experience and see what can be said and what can be taken out from it instead of simply saying or taking a stance of being so aggressive with our points can be better. So yeah, I will still pretty much decide to share a little bit about what has been this journey so far. To a certain extent, obviously, as always, after every 50 streams or so, it is a tendency of ours to do once again simple chit chat and simple talking for the sake of getting to know a little bit more. Once again, as I said, where is it that we are standing and what are our new objectives and all of that. But yeah, basically this. Let me do this because it is literally all correlated to this. I didn't finish this word. I didn't finish this sentence, sorry. Mm-mm-mm. There it is. There we have it. For the sake of having more, basically. So yeah. Um, in that case, as I wanted to say before, as I wanted to point out before, all of the things that have happened in this past, I yeah, sadly I kind of lost a measure of time. I think it was 2 weeks. I think I don't really know, but anyways, believing that it was these past 2 weeks, what has happened was once again, um, and I mean, in reality, it is constantly almost at, I wouldn't say a daily thing, but almost yeah, an unavoidably common thing at least for me. To go through what I had been doing and what I had been trying to accomplish and all of that, as to a certain extent, if I yeah, personally, if I were to not do that, it would not really feel good because at the end of the day, mm, the chance is always out there, let's say. And when one decides to neglect the kind of responsibility that is to create anything with a real interest behind it, it sadly becomes less than what it can really be, let's say. So yeah, basically that. Mm, wait, yes. So yeah, it in a sense, there it is. It was simply a revision, or in short terms, a revision of what had been happening for this past. Yeah, I wouldn't simply say 30 streams or so, more like 50, almost 100 at sometimes. I wanted to really see what was it that we were doing and what was the actual point in where in which we were standing. Certainly, it doesn't really feel good to, as I said before, yeah, what I said before basically, to not pay attention to what we have and to not give it enough appreciation and all of those things. So yeah, I found out that it really is weird. It's yeah, it never stops being weird to notice that one has found what feels the best to do on stream, and I I guess it might be a feeling that I will have to struggle with constantly, or almost unavoidably, I guess, or until I can properly accept that it happened. I mean, yeah, if I were to try and analyze it, it really gets born from a side of having seen other people say you will have so many problems finding what you really want to do that it feels weird to believe that personally one has found what they want to do. So yeah, I don't know. But aside from not trying to second guess myself anymore, I think yeah, we have found what we want to do, and I guess we're on a shorter term going to keep doing it. Basically, going to keep putting our efforts towards all of those goals. I will guess. So yeah, basically there is not that much to really explain here, taking into consideration what is it that we do and what had been the things that we had been doing. To a certain extent, obviously, yeah. Sadly, one of the few things that I really failed a lot these past 2 weeks, I guess, was to create any particular quote-unquote list stream, those in which I try to explain concepts and try to give something out to the world. I have found that, yeah, certainly those are the streams that I enjoy doing the most, and sadly, they require my mind to be properly rested and to be fully energized. So yeah, it is weird to see it, that those are the least I do, yet the most I enjoy. But yeah, I don't think so, no? It really boils down into the potato purpose, you know? So yeah, in that sense, I feel we are doing great and we can do more. Probably what I am going to try now, as I have tested so many more times and I have decided maybe I will kind of feel a little bit of pain if it were to happen, but maybe we are going to increase stream quality after so much time, and not really that much. I mean, we're literally only going to go to 360p or something like that. The second quality that Twitch has by default, that second quality is the one that we're going to try and escalate to, because it seems not it seems it is that the audio gets completely destroyed by the stream when it is in such low quality. So yeah, we're going to get some quality increases basically in almost all senses, sadly, because now if we increase the quality, sadly, the problem itself of the potato PNG that we are actually using will flourish, and we will have to sadly change it. So yeah, as I said before, we are going also to try and get a rework on it, I guess. And yeah, also, hello Gunkum. And well, I mean, why I am streaming at this hour? I don't know. I have kind of fucked up my whole sleeping. What is it? Sleeping schedule. How do they call it? So that's why I'm up at these hours. I now I tend to go for 1 or 2 hours longer than right now on my daily life. So that's why I am also sleeping. Sleeping what? Streaming. But yeah, basically that. I am up, therefore I have no reason to not stream. So yeah, here we are, basically. And well, so far we have been simply discussing what is the future of everything. I also, yeah, okay. I am dealing with an incredibly big problem. Nothing serious, but I might need to take. Please understand the hidden message behind this. I might need to take a prolonged idle break. I didn't expect this to happen, but those things that may give you an urgency towards taking an idle break are incredibly big, let's say. And so yeah, I didn't expect it to happen, but we are going to pause here. We are probably, I guess it is going to be like 10 minutes or so of our break, because yeah, idle break, completely unrequited idle break, I guess. But fuck. Yeah, don't worry. I am going to also to try and talk about what is it that is coming in the future, because I have been trying to more than anything else, I guess, I will try to put it forward, let's say, for the sake of everyone to see it, and for the sake of everyone to also know that if I fail, they might as well try to hold myself accountable. Because I could lack the capacity to do so. I guess I will try to do my best to not, but we never know. So yeah, thank you very much, but I sadly have to take a long break. So sorry for this. Oh my fucking god, I didn't expect it in no way whatsoever. This is pain. Goodbye, people. I don't know how much it will take me, but Wow, I hate it when I have potato necessities. Sorry, what? Potato idol break. Potato doesn't break the potato fantasy. That is to say, potato idol break. Anyways, sorry for this. I really didn't expect it. I guess sometimes it happens, that randomly out of nowhere, you kind of fail to properly fulfill what was your, I wouldn't say place, but I don't know, kind of crazy. Let's leave it at that. Anyways, here we are. So, we were, I don't know where we were. I completely lost my track on where we were. Haha. Sorry for that, people. Yeah, I it kind of threw me off to have to leave out of nowhere. This is so sad. But anyways, here we are. Back to this. So, hello everybody. My name is Lupo. Haha. Sorry, wait. Let me get serious. So, well, here we are. We were on what is coming up. What is the next thing to do? What will be the next thing to do? And what is our actual objective now? So basically that, that is what we were discussing so far, I guess. So well, we were on the point of me having done a proper revision of everything. I happily enough, I had the chance to talk with somebody who knew a lot and who seemed to be proper guidance towards a new revolution on this whole front of things that gets done and what's not, no? So, it seems now we can kind of establish that, yeah, we once again have found what are the things that we should try to make. I guess, yeah, certainly, as I said before, it the thing that I should try to do personally as the potato to the most is the feeling of feeling kind of weird to know that it is okay to do what I like to do the most on stream. And yeah, basically to keep doing it. We are going to go back. Or well, I don't mean to go back. Rather to finally focus properly on doing what was kind of natural for us. That is learning, talking about stuff and such. So yeah, I think it is kind of necessary to resolve and to decide on something instead of being so random to a certain extent. So that will be a great part about it. The next one, sadly, it is more related with some other problems that don't really have to deal with the potato self, but yeah, I will try to get as many assets as I can on the sense of since I started streaming, I think I have had like at this point already 3 mouses, and it feels horrible to know that every single time I try to stream, not I try to stream, every single time I try to have a proper mouse, it breaks somehow. I cannot understand for the life of mine how do I do it, but yeah, I can't maintain any particular mouse for a period longer than 1 year. So sadly that. But yeah, we are going to see how we can try to deal properly with that problem. I guess I don't know. At this point, the only funny thing is that it had become something I stopped caring about, and I stopped getting angry about. I would say so. Very funny to see that. But yeah, the reality is that we have to get a new mouse. We have to get a new mouse. Amazing. I am on the edge. One of the few things. Yeah. Okay. I think I should try to properly put it somewhere. Let me say like this, no? Mm. Uh, oh, hello. Mokua, my man. Hello, welcome. Very fine. Let me do this. Give me a second. I hope you're also doing great. I catch your. Which one was it? I think I saw your first. Yeah, I was there for the first stream. I was there. I think I. What was it that you did on the second stream? I remember I watched the second stream, but I don't remember what was it about. How did I do that? I don't know. But yeah, hello. I hope you're doing fine, my man. And wait, as I said, let me do this properly also. There it is, I guess, yes. There it is. A good shout out for our friend Axmokua, a good man, a good boy, a very interesting streamer. There it is. So well, basically as I said. Oh yeah. No worries for you. It is always a pleasure to do the minimal work, you know? What should be literally the bare minimum. So yeah, there it is. Also, sorry. Hello, Wednesday. Welcome. Everything, yeah. So far, everything fine, I guess. But yeah, what we were. Yeah, I had to quote unquote draw this stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to overspend, as they will say, but maybe we're going to get a drawing tablet, and that maybe is incredibly tiny. The real chance of me trying to do it is incredibly slim. I might not even want to do it. I don't want to do it. I get nervous just thinking about it. But yeah, maybe we're going to get that. Maybe, in a very slim chance that I found how to do it properly, we're going to get one. If not, I would rather get simply, as I said before, something that is kind of necessary for this system to function more properly, because it becomes truly a pain to have to utilize the a mouse. We're getting a mouse. So yeah, we are literally getting a mouse. That is the first thing that we need, a mouse. Wow. So yeah, I guess I will have to get another mouse. After that, it isn't really something that I can get, I guess, but I have kind of decided to mention it before. So yeah, we are going to get how do I do this? I think something like this. I think this might be too abstract, but let me properly put it like this. An editing program. This represents an editing program, basically. So yeah, an editing program is what we're going to get after that, because it seems, rather, it shows to be a very interesting thing to do, to try and, what is it? To condense all of the things that we have already talked about on stream into proper content that can be also put elsewhere. To a certain extent, I mean, I pretty much learned about this very recently, so sorry if it isn't really clear, but it seems very not simply interesting, very useful to see how much one is capable of condensing down the concepts that they talk about, and in how much time they are capable of doing so, because when you can condense any particular idea very, very well, it shows that you were properly learning about it. In a similar sense, that is also what happens in conversations when you kind of give back what was said to you in a very condensed manner, but to do that with the knowledge that you already hold in your head is even more useful, as you know that there is literally no necessity whatsoever of doing something like that. And when you engage in the act of literally using your time to condense, as I said before, what you already know, and to give it another perspective, or to make it basically utilize less space, they are kind of making it be more clear than what it was before. To a certain extent, the fact that we still utilize so many filler words in the way of our language makes it kind of necessary to always try and see how much, if we want to really have anything good, we can boil down the things that we already were talking about for the sake of, as I said before, making it be as clear as possible. So yeah, basically that is the second part about why it seems interesting. Not the second part, what the fuck? Why it seems interesting to try and condense down what we have already talked about. So yeah, in that sense, we have that first, and I won't really lie. I guess I have already did some measurements. And we had like still 300 topics or so. No, it isn't 300, sorry. It was around, let me check, give us one second. We have around, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 by 50. It's 7 by 50 is around 700, 200 or something. 200. Yeah, not 300, 200. But yeah, around 200 concepts seem to be the most interesting thing that we have to deal next. So yeah, maybe the amount of topics that I am going to talk about in the upcoming list stream, I guess I should try to also find a more proper name than simply list, will be increased. And I could try to not spend so much time making simple rambles, but yeah, that is kind of a problem, you know. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. As you said, those 200 are new ones, so yeah, and also, completely senseful. Yes, when you're capable of making something be as simple as it can be, it shows that you really comprehend it. So yeah, that is also the purpose of that. But yeah, wait, things to get. I think I kind of mentioned that already. So yeah, basically, simply, brain. How is it? Homo, no, this isn't in any way whatsoever a brain. This isn't in any way whatsoever a brain. Take this. A brain. Wow. We have our brain. We have to get more wrinkles, so we have to keep doing what we have been doing so far, and in an even more accelerated pace, I guess. So yeah, basically that. And I don't know. I think I try to not over worry about the usage of time and all of that. And also, sorry, hello, Crack. I saw it. Sorry for not saying anything. Hello, my man. But I guess we might as well try to do our best, you know. Maybe we're going to get longer streams instead of so many diverse streams throughout time. At the end of the day, it can be really converse all of that into one single stream, and it simply happens that I don't really, I have been kind of ignoring my own schedule, my own life schedule, let's say, and that is also the reason as to why it was that way before. So maybe, I repeat, maybe it will happen that we're going to get more proper streams longer throughout the night, in my night, and instead of different streams spread around different time slots. But that is something that I also have to decide properly, because it means that I need to take better care of my own sleeping schedule, thing that I literally don't do almost never. But yeah, I mean, what better to stream than to do it healthily. So yeah, maybe that will be better than to be as it had happened in other occasions, to be here kind of sleepy, So yeah, not simply sleepy, but also not even capable of putting words together properly and to argument what I wanted to say before properly. So yeah, it seems that maybe we are going to kind of rework the way in which streams are made every single day. I do not want to completely say it is going to happen, but the sad reality is that yeah, it needs to happen if I want to be healthy. So yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see how can I do it. But yeah, kind of sad to be held accountable literally by myself. So yeah, what is the emote? Something like this. Once again, another thing to get is more potato sleep, basically. Potato sleep 2.0, basically. And yeah. Well, what else? There is something else I know. What else? Let me see. What did I already talk about? Yeah, literally. That is what I try to represent with this. More potato sleep, basically. I mean, to a certain extent, not to a certain extent, it never stops being good to have proper rest. It even more, I will guess, taking into consideration that sadly we don't deal with topics that seem to be so light. If we learn something, it is necessary for the brain itself to get some rest. So yeah, it feels too much to say it, but I guess to a certain extent, if the audience match the streamer, maybe being healthy is a good way to show why being healthy is good, instead of predicating so much, you should try to be healthy without taking care of myself whatsoever. So yeah, maybe that, maybe, I don't know, I am not so decided yet, so I don't know, but yeah, yeah, I once again, I can't avoid but to say, I don't know. I guess it never stops being crazy to see that, sadly, accountability is the best thing here. So yeah, let me drink some water, and after that, I will see what is properly the next step. Also, wait. I saw this before. Ranrak. He's here, yeah? Let me check this, because I am pretty sure he's not going to talk about. Let me see, my man, because I saw it before, and I am going to mention it if I am pretty sure that it is happening, because I saw it the other day, and it made me kind of happy. Not simply kind of. It made me happy. Let me be real. It made me happy to see it. So yeah, let me see. Let me check. Give me a second. It was okay. You're staying safe yet. So far, my man. But when is last month, man? What? Yeah, I don't know. I can get what is last month to Twitch. So, anyways, let me do this properly. Yeah. No, Granrak, watch this, my man. There it is. There it is. Basically that. I saw that you have been streaming a little bit. So yeah, if you want to help somebody who seems to be trying his best and testing the waters, as they would say, maybe it is in the best of your interest to try and support our little Granrak over here, So, as always, obviously thank you if you will do that precious gift of supporting him. I have hopes, so yeah, maybe maybe we are going to see something interesting born from there, and basically that. So yeah, very well. Yeah, that is what I saw before. I saw it, and I noticed that it seems to be happening finally. But yeah, what else? Things to it. We have already 4 things. What more do we need to get? Yeah, no. There are things that are far in the future. Let me. Loop represents future somehow. Oh, no worries, my man. No worries. Please, try your best. That is what matters. That is what makes me be thankful. Do what you want and what you enjoy, Grand Track. Do it. Do it and do it good, my man. You can. So please, try. But, as I said, in the long future, in maybe at the end of this year, maybe, if everything goes well, we are going to get how do I place this? Holy God. No. Yes, this. This. Wait. It was this. There it is. Wow. Quality content. It means, wait. It seems somehow, I guess one really gets surprised when they see things going perfectly well. I mean, I never really expected things to go this well overall in my life, to a certain extent. But I mean, before really saying how great it is, it simply happens that you never pay attention to those things. So that is kind of the main reason as to why they go so well out of nowhere, quote unquote. But yeah, basically, it seems we might have the chance. In the long future, as I said before. This take it as months into the future, not tomorrow. We're going to get a hardware update. More than anything else, also because sadly, quote unquote sadly, my PC fucking dies. So yeah, kind of interesting to get something better than what we have right now. I mean, it will be pretty much enjoyable to see how we can deal with that, you know. Yeah, I mean, I know there are certain ways to try and get the best out of everything, in the sense of it seems somehow. Okay, explaining a little bit why we're talking about it. Argentina itself seems to be very chaotic right now, in the sense of prices, and something that surprised me is I saw a PC that was almost 3 times better than this one. Literally, I think the price is $57. So it seems there is hope. It seems there is pretty much hope in the future. So we just need to keep working on this. But yeah, and I mean yeah, as Mokuwa says, but really, if you put investment in yourself, you see them really paying off. Another way to word it is also, if you want things to go properly, you should properly put the resources in them. It doesn't really simply boil down to just money. Sometimes it also means to put the time and to put the energy. So yeah, I'm lucky enough we have that very much important chance ahead of us. But as I said before, once again, pretty much long into the future. I don't really know. I don't know when that is going to happen, but yeah, in the future, at some point, that is going to happen. I don't know when, but at some point in the future, in some in X amount of time. Also, I there are some changes obviously that are going to happen. I guess yeah, certainly. Sadly, I mean, sadly, I have already explained why is it a better thing to only get one stream per day. So yeah, I can't be so incredibly diverse with my stuff. Sadly, I wish I could I could be more lacking and more slacking also, but I can't. So yeah, sadly we're going to change that, and yeah, before saying what I wanted to say, yeah, I certainly also am happy. I am to a certain extent incredibly happy. It happens that you never expect things to go well, but also, as I also kind of mentioned before, to a certain extent you don't expect things to go well because we don't really think about how good they are going right now. And even more, when we start to set expectations based on stuff that is more on the dream side of, or not simply on the dream, on an illusion that is incredibly hard to achieve, and on any particular objective that is so far out of our reach, it is that we believe things are going worse than what they're really going. But in reality, not obviously not everybody, but most of the time it happens that we are very great and that we are doing amazingly good. So yeah, I don't know. We are obviously yes, not to make it less important. We are doing great. We are doing amazingly great. But what the fuck was the point? I mean, in reality, kind of the opposite. To notice how much of a great we are doing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, kind of the opposite. How much of great we are doing. how much of greatness we have right now. And yeah, basically that. I mean, how to not be happy with it, I guess. But wait, yeah, because this is the kind of sad part. I don't know. I think it is. It might be necessary for me to say, to a certain extent. I mean, yeah, to not be real and to not say what is literally going on is to kind of lie and to make it be an abstraction that could be very well clarified in some minutes. So let me, as always, just in case, there it is. If you're okay, if you're only hearing this, you might as well want to watch for a second because this clear flag, trigger warning, IRL stuff, my man. As always, if the illusion doesn't want to be broken, you might as well leave right now. Because yeah, sadly it is time to talk about some stuff that is going inside of the potato life, aside from simply potato. So yeah, yes, sadly immersion needs to get broken. Because in reality, I mean, as I said before, it is part of things that are going to happen. We can't avoid them, sadly, I guess. But what? Peachy? What? Wait, I didn't fucking notice. I already started scheduling stuff. Holy fucking shit. I didn't notice. I might have committed some errors. I didn't notice about them, but let me properly talk about this. I just noticed about this. Oh my god. I hope stuff goes well. Um, there it is. That is what I wanted to say. Literally, that potato has to go to university. Therefore, sadly, I will have to probably cut down some amount of studying. Probably, as I said before. Well, I didn't say it in relative. I still have like 1 or 2 weeks before really starting university. So yeah, that on one hand, and on the other one, what really is important is to try the best to maintain the energy, because in reality, I don't know, it might be too much to. Okay, let me think for a second when I drink water. How I want to word it to not make it sound so heavy. Let me drink for a second. Okay, I think this is a good way to say it. So, although here in Argentina we have quote unquote opportunities, incredibly somehow, because things seem to be going properly well here on this side, the opportunity itself that represents to keep doing this and to keep working on this, not in the sense obviously of a real work, but rather of something that seems to give a lot more than what any other job that has the sad reality of really not bringing any enjoyment whatsoever to the life of those who work on them is incredibly much more important than, not simply important, more beneficial, or in my case I would say mental health than anything else. So it seems that as I said before, I will try to not cut down so much, because yeah, there is something here, and kind of, once again paraphrasing what Axmoku was saying, yeah, we're growing something, and this is slowly getting somewhere. We only need to keep working, but yeah, in reality, I mean, going back into this part over here, if there is something that this represents months, as I said before, there is some other stuff that, on the same path of ideas, might as well be projected into years into the future. If the stuff goes properly well. But the problem is that stuff that needs to go properly well is sadly, yes, equal to the amount of effort that we can put towards this. So that is also a bigger reason as to why I want to not make it be less. Because in reality, I pretty much have, at some point, maybe I have kind of been teasing about it too much, and I don't like to do it, but yeah. In the future, we're going to talk about what is the objective behind all of this. In the future, as in, I don't know, maybe in the 500 celebration stream or something like that. It is still, I think, too early to try and mention anything of that sort here, at the very least. And I wouldn't believe that it's too much of a, what is it? Of dump of information, or what is another way to say it? Yeah, of a sudden weight to carry. But in the future, we're going to be ready to talk about it. For now, only to know that yes, this seems to be incredibly good, and that yes, this. Although yeah, I wouldn't argue that school takes priority. It happens that this, if we can properly make it function as to a certain degree, let's say, yeah, potato can do its part properly instead of slacking so much. If those things are properly met, what we have in our hands is very great. people, is very amazing, and we can make it, as they will say, we can make it work, and we can simply make it work for something tiny. It can be so much bigger than what we can expect. That this is truly interesting, I will say. So yeah, I don't know. It seems overall we're doing fine. Well, I mean, with that out of the way, going back into the main point, the shortest one, uh, those two, three, did I say? Those two first. Here, this will be happening on YouTube, obviously, because I don't think I will use TikTok. I fucking hate YouTube. Kind of the opposite. I fucking hate TikTok. So yeah, shorts are going to be uploaded on YouTube. We are going to see how it goes. I hope. I don't really know that much. And also, this, I have to buy a fucking mouse. But yeah, I mean, yeah, certainly. At some point, we have to create a TikTok. A TikTok, I guess. I don't know. I think I think I didn't create one with. I know this is. I know I am saying maybe too much, yeah, but please, I haven't yet created a Vtuber TikTok. Don't fucking take the username. Thank you. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember using. I mean, I used TikTok once or twice, and it is such a fucking clunky platform that it didn't really work. I mean, sadly, I might be. In the realities, I might be more older than reality, than what I am ready to accept. What? DaVinci Resolve is free. It is free. What? I thought it wasn't free. It is free. I didn't thought it was free. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to look into it. What the fuck? I didn't thought it was free. Yeah. What? I didn't thought it was free. Yeah. I'm going to use that probably then, because yeah, I mean, more than anything else, I don't really need that much of what is it, of an incredibly complex program. It is rather the process itself will be voiceover. This literally represents nothing. Voiceover. This. What also? What is the other part? Video playing itself. And what else? Yeah, and also no. Text. Haha. So yeah, basically that. We are going to try and make shorts with literally with those three things, if it is properly put together, and even more, as I said before, if I can properly condense the ideas that we have talked about before into videos, then we might have something working in our hands. But yeah, I mean, kind of also a weird thing is that this is kind of too fucking audience talking more than anything else, but going back into what Krankarak said, yeah, certainly TikTok seems to be for lobotomized people or something like that. Not to be disrespectful, but people on TikTok can't really enjoy dense content. I don't know why. I have been seeing about it when I decided to finally start producing something, and it seems you can't really put that much effort into anything overproduced on TikTok, or anything that has any particular storyline, let's say. I don't know why, but yeah. I don't know. I don't really want to list the platform, but kind of weird. Let's leave it at kind of weird. And yeah, I guess yeah, I will try to use the DaVinci Resolve. I didn't expect it to be free. I mean, shortcuts. I never. I mean, it is incredible how few work I have done about it because I I heard about DaVinci Resolve before, but as I said, I thought they were really DaVinci was better. But I am going to check on all of them, I guess. And well, I think I don't have that much more to say so far because I mostly wanted to clarify this and try to get taking into consideration that we end up on this, also to take this out of the way because sadly this is a reality that yeah, it is going to happen. But yeah, not that much more to add, I guess. Do I have anything more to add? I think no. Yeah, sadly I still have to fucking create. I could try to stream a little bit more as I try to create the tweet thread that I have been avoiding to create kind of for the past week since I finished the Go to Board art piece. I might not, but I will try to do it right now. I mean, I don't know. It is too hard. Why are things too hard? Why I can't tell somebody else to do the work for me? Why? Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I have not much more to say so far, I guess. Do you have any questions? Just in case. Do you have any particular questions? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I didn't see. Did we lag at any point? Let me check that. It seems we haven't lagged. Yeah. I will try my best to make stuff work later on the sense of what was it of having the Discord. What Discord? The new quality working properly. I don't want to kill my PC, but I will try to do it. So yeah, basically that. Basically, people, that is everything so far, I guess. Yeah. And also, thank you, Axmokua. There is literally don't worry, my man. I will. It is my show to try and search for some tutorials. Don't worry. But yeah, just in case, I think it is kind of obvious. But let me do this. Now that Discord is mentioned, haha. Let me do. There it is. Discord. Haha. So yeah, basically that. Yeah, I don't think I would add that much more. Taking into consideration that this was very random and out of nowhere, I would pretty much prefer to keep it random and put it over here. I guess it was a good hour and a half that we spent here doing completely random stuff, I guess. And well, now, do we have anything in particular we want to write? Or do I have to choose myself? Also, wait. Let me close this before my PC crashes. Quit. Do you want? I don't want to send this shit. PC don't lag. PC don't lag. Please. Okay, there it is. We don't lag properly. Don't worry. I think I will try to stream more on this time slot, I guess. I guess not that I guess. As I said before, I have to order my own live in order to get more possibilities to stream at this time slot. But it isn't really that hard. I mean, I might as well be lying if I say that I haven't been trying or anything like that much. So yeah, wait, because okay, I have an idea. What if we raise somebody who's playing Palworld? I wanted to raise somebody else, but what if we raise somebody who's playing Palworld? Yeah, I got kind of fucking trolled. I forgot that it was fucking hate this season of people being alcorny. Fuck Valentine. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, people here were. As I was going to say, yeah, we're going to write somebody. I found somebody different from who I wanted to write first, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is literally the main part of this, to take our time. I mean, in reality, kind of crazy to see that it unavoidably takes so much time to get anywhere, and sadly, well, kind of sadly, yeah, we will slow down with the amount of streams in the sense of maybe I won't get the chance of doing like, I don't know, as I did before, quote unquote 3 days per day, as in reality it was 3 streams per day, and I named the streams day to get it kind of confusing. So maybe we will need to celebrate more. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I didn't talk about that. Haha, kind of a problem. Kind of a problem because it means that almost a month and a half is 50, no, more than almost 2 months is 50 streams. Man, this is so crazy. I didn't talk about that. Yeah, I will leave to go to sleep with that in my mind now. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, as I said before, we are going to raise somebody for Tuna, BT, who is playing Palworld, because yeah, that is the entertainment we need right now. Thank you, Hero, for being here. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for lurking, thank you for watching the world, thank you for everything. I hope we can clarify more stuff in the future. I don't know really what is going to be the next thing that we're going to do, but yeah, as always, thanks for being here. Remember to stay safe, remember to stay nice, remember to stay hydrated, to stay rested, and well, now as I said, we're going to read Who for Tuna playing Palworld, and whenever we can, we're also going to get back here. But if we can't, at the very least, we are going to enjoy that we had the opportunity of being here. Remember to, as always, be happy, people. And also, thank you. Oh, holy fucking god, the bot is working. As I said, remember, always, people, stay nice. Now, goodbye. As I said before, reading Who for Tuna, doing Palworld. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. And now, raid. I actually need to fucking